Character profiles. Maomao, formerly an apothecary in the pleasure district. After a stint in the rear palace and then the imperial court, she now finds herself as an assistant to the physicians in the western capital. She's downright obsessed with medicines and poisons, but she can't get her hands on too many of them in her current location. She tries to mind her own position even as events carry her along. 20 years old. Jinshi, the emperor's younger brother. He's a young man as beautiful as a celestial nymph. With Gyokuoyu dead, danger has gathered around him. Rikusen in particular foists a lot of work on him, and Jinshi is eager to get back at him someday. He doesn't have a very high opinion of himself, but he has everything he would need to be an excellent politician in a peaceful world. Real name, Keizu Ugetsu. 21 years old, Basin, Gaoshiren's son and Jinshi's attendant. He doesn't feel pain as acutely as most people, which gives him far greater physical limits than most. Since coming to the western capital, he often works with his father, but because he so rarely sees his parents together, the experience can make him a little nervous. Guardian of the Duck Jofu. 21 years old, Chu, wife of Gaoshiren's son Bayu. An enigma wrapped in a riddle wrapped in a clown, she mostly walks to the beat of her own drum. She's Jinshi's lady-in-waiting, but it seems she might serve another master. Lihaku, a soldier. He accompanies Maomao to the western capital as her bodyguard. He's a friendly guy, like a big mutt, but he spares no cruelty when something has to be done. Lahan's brother, older brother of Laken's adopted son, Lahan. He's actually a very capable person, but because he doesn't realize that, he always seems to get the short end of the stick. One gets the feeling that we're on the cusp of learning his real name. The Quack Doctor, a eunuch. He used to serve in the rear palace, but is not particularly skilled and has mostly gotten by on his luck. One thing he is good at is mellowing people around him. He's the ultimate anti-La clan weapon. Gaoshuren, Basin's father, a well-built soldier, and Jinshi's former minder. He accompanies Jinshi to the western capital as his guard, along with his wife Daomai, so they're frequently together, something that seems to discomfit their two sons. Laken, Maomao's biological father and Luorman's nephew. This freak with a monocle adores Maomao, but everything seems to backfire on him. He's either a zero or a hero at any given moment, but if you try to use him and blow it, there's no telling what he might do. Rikusen, once Laken's aide, he now serves in the western capital. He has a photographic memory for people's faces. In truth, he's a survivor of the otherwise exterminated Yi clan and has secretly exacted revenge for his family. Completing his life's work seems to have helped him relax, and he now spends his time tormenting the emperor's younger brother, Gyokuen, Empress Gyokuyu's father. Officially the leader of the western capital, but when his daughter ascended to the throne he moved to the royal capital. He left Gyokuoyu as acting governor of the western capital but sent Rikusen to act as his aide. Gyokuoyu, Gyokuen's eldest son and Empress Gyokuyu's half-brother. With his father away, he led the western capital. He enjoyed tremendous support there, but all but ignored Jinshi. His tendency to let his xenophobia get mixed up in his politics led to his assassination. Suiren, Jinshi's lady-in-waiting and former wet nurse. For Jinshi's sake, she goes to the western capital despite her age. Bayu, Gaoshiren's son and Basin's older brother. He's quick to develop a stomach ailment when confronted with another human being. Gets along well with the duck. Vice Minister Lu, second in command at the Board of Rights. He accompanies Jinshi to the western capital. Uncle of Maomao's colleague Yao, Jofu, a common white duck with a dark spot on her beak. She began life as an egg hatched by Lishu, but from the moment she saw Basin, they've been inseparable, so inseparable that she even came with him to the western capital. Jofu knows how to get along in the world and can find food anywhere she happens to be. Empress Gyokuyu, the emperor's legal wife and an exotic beauty with red hair and green eyes. She's from the western capital herself, but she has complicated feelings about her half-brother. 22 years old, Dahai, Gyokuen's third son. He's in charge of maritime transport in the western capital. Shikyu, Gyokuoyu's eldest son. 25 years old, Inxing, Gyokuoyu's eldest daughter. 24 years old, Filong, Gyokuoyu's second son. Something of a congenital bureaucrat. 23 years old, Hulan, Gyokuoyu's third son. Very humble. 18 years old, Xiaohong, Inxing's daughter, Gyokuoyu's granddaughter. Her habit of eating her own hair led to an intestinal blockage, which Maomao and Tianyu resolved by performing surgery. Gyokujun, Shikyu's son and Gyokuoyu's grandson. A real brat.